بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. This is Dr. Tariq Rashid. Our program is Secrets of Fasting. The previous episode we mentioned that there are several advantages and benefits that we can gain from practicing fasting. Now, another main issue actually is what we call that fasting is value-oriented ibadah. It will increase levels of values and you become a value-based person. And once the society practice fasting, we become value-based societies. And there are actually now problems with the values. Several values are destroyed nowadays in several countries. Because once the values are destroyed and affected, no more we can achieve. How is fasting can help the concept of value orientation for people as well as for society? First, let's define what is a value. What do you mean by the concept of value? Values, you have to understand four concepts or five concepts once we discuss values. First, principles. What is the relation between values and principles? The second, there is a reference. We have to understand that we learn the principles and values from a certain reference. And we will discuss what are the references that we can get the values. So, principles, these principles has a reference. It should be reflected in your attitude as well as in your decision. So, values are not just there for the sake of just slogans. Fasting is important. How this is reflected in your attitude, how it's reflected in your thoughts. It's a value orientation. Fasting is a value orientation. So, principles have certain references, should be reflected in decision and attitude, and they are classified values in attitude either ethical or not ethical. We care for the ethical concept. For example, if we take cooperation, which is a very important value, but we have two types of cooperation. تعاونوا على البر والتقوى ولا تعاونوا على الإثم والعدوان. God mentioned that there are two types of cooperation. You can cooperate for the sake of the positivity, but also some people can cooperate for the sake of negativity. So the value is reflected in an attitude that could be positive or negative. So this is the ethics. And five is the level of culture. Once you start learning about values, it's become a culture become a cornerstone. Islam will help to go for value orientation, for satisfying the value concept of societies, because the whole idea of Islam is based on value methodology. Now, let's just define what we have just said. What are principles? So, values are relating to principles. Principles, things that we believe in, we totally believe in. And they always look for values that they are learned, that you can practice by learning. But how can we get values? There are several references to get your values from. And fasting will enhance your value orientation. The first reference for values are mothers. Mothers and fathers, but of course, the most important is the mother. You know that by feeding a milk to her baby, she's also feeding the values for the baby. So mothers, because of this, Islam care for mothers. Okay? الجنة تحت أقدام الأمهات. So Al-Jannah under the foot of women and mothers, the importance of the mother. عليه الصلاة والسلام in خطبة الوداع استوصوا بالنساء خيرا. Take care of your women. Take care of women because they create nation. They create nation by feeding values. If they give positive value, we'll get positive society. So again, fasting is a ibadah that will enhance the concept of values. So the second Now reference, so we take it from our mothers, from our fathers. The second level of reference for values is the school. And we appreciate always teachers. Teachers are very important. And in Holy Ramadan, we have to mention to our students the importance of fasting. Why fasting is required. And sometimes we go for events. For example, we can go for iftar with all students and teachers and headmasters. They can go and for al-iftar together. In Al-Eid, we can celebrate this concept. So values are taken also from teachers. Then for a higher level, we can go for organizations, and the whole companies should actually put some sort of slogans during Ramadan to help people remember that we are directed towards values. We enhance the values of Ramadan through our attitude. Then the whole society will be actually acting. And usually you will notice in Ramadan, some issues are totally different than in other normal days. And actually, Ramadan is a change of routine. And they found that actually routine kills everything. If you want to kill any relation, go to routine. So Ramadan is some sort of change that will allow us to have some sort of a new positivity in our society. Then for a higher level, we get values from our religion. And the main is Al-Quran and As-Sirah was-Sunnah Nabawiyah from our Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. We all values we learn from our Prophet, from our Quran. So this is another reference for values, and this is the main reference of values for us as Muslims to go for Al-Quran. Each ayah has values. Each concept, each condition with alayhi salatu wasalam has some sort of values, and the highest level is humanity. The whole concept of values came from God to all humanity. So this is the concept of principles and references. It should be reflected in attitudes and decision. So it's not only fasting by not eating or drinking. All over your attitude is fasting. Fasting from not doing things that you are not allowed to do. If you follow the values of Al-Quran, As-Sunnah, you will be directed towards values. Because of this, it should be reflected in your attitude. Don't just that I'm Sa'im. Sa'im means an action. It's not only a wording of I am fasting. All your attitudes, all your decisions are directed towards this. So values are principles, have a reference reflected in our decision. Because of this an-niyyah, we have to intend and say that I want to fast for the sake of God. Not necessarily by wording as I mentioned, but you have to have a niyyah of fasting, and then your attitude is fasting. As I mentioned, your hands, your tongue, your eyes, your ears, your heart, all is practicing fasting. Now, this will become a pillar of culture. So this is the concept of value orientation. By value orientation, we reach the concept of actually satisfying values. And fasting is one of the most highly recommended concept of creating the values for our society, creating the values for our people. This is the concept of fasting. So, يا أيها أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم الصيام كما كتب على الذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. The idea is التقوى. One of the most important values actually we can reach by الصيام التقوى. And as I mentioned in the last episode, that التقوى ها هنا عليه الصلاة والسلام التقوى ها هنا وأشار إلى صدره. And this is the concept of التقوى. The heart again is the most important place for all our values. So الصيام was getting put there and as a ibadah for increasing التقوى and thanking God. So once you apply this concept of fasting, you are actually satisfying all what is required as values. So how values, what are the main values that we can satisfy by fasting? The most important value is actually at-taqwa. And by at-taqwa, you prevent yourself from doing things that are prohibited to do. As I mentioned, eyes, ears, tongue, all of these are fasting, and this is the highest level of at-taqwa. But also, once you fast, we will appreciate the value of what we call tolerance, forgiving. You start forgiving people. So if someone says something harmful to you, you just say, Allahumma inni sa'im. So you prevent from going through some sort of getting in bad response to people. So Allahumma inni sa'im. So at-taqwa is one value. The other is the tolerance and forgiving. And the whole Islam is also built on the tolerance. It's the religion of tolerance. What also is reflected in this important value after at-taqwa, forgiving, then respect. Respect will be there. People will respect you. People will respect each other. The society become a respected society, and by respect we reach the appreciation level. And one of the most important values actually that is reflected in fasting is patience. And patience is very important. Once you fast, you learn to be patient. And one of the most negative emotions that can destroy people is anger. Anger is one of the most actually harmful. By fasting, you become relaxed, you become emotionally intelligent, you become more positive, you don't allow anger to go. And by this is a very important value, patient. You will be more patient. You learn how to become patient. You learn to give, because once you look for people who are poor, you feel with poor. Once you are fasting, you start saying, oh my God, thank you for food, thank you for drink, thank you for all these mercies that you give us. So usually by fasting, you will learn. You will be value-oriented person. You will feel with poor people. You will feel with poor societies. So this is another important value that is actually increased once we practice fasting. So fasting is a value orientation, will help us actually master all the concepts of related values. Okay? So, but the main idea is at-taqwa. Because in fasting, nobody can see what's happening. It's a relation directly with God. Because of this, God says that fasting is for me. And I will give the credit for fasting. And in Al-Jannah, there is a port or a door, Ar-Rayyan, for those who practice fasting. So this is a main credit than once we get by doing the fasting. It's a very important ibadah that will help increase everything. And by the way, fasting started with all religion that came from God. So you'll find in At-Tawrah, fasting is required. For Al-Injil, fasting is there. In Suhuf Ibrahim wa Musa, fasting was there. In Al-Zabur, Dawood. So all of these, the importance of fasting in all religion, because support coming from God. It's one source from God. But maybe different practice, different manner, different timing. But the concept of fasting is always there. And fasting is for the sake of the whole humanity, for the sake of the advantage of humanity. So again, values, you will learn more values by fasting. So this is our episode and the main advantages of what we call value orientation. Again, in order to understand the value, we have to start practicing. It should be reflected. Each one of us in his job should reflect the value of fasting. Teachers will reflect with the students. Engineers, at-taqwa. Doctors with patients. Mothers with kids. Every one of us, by fasting, we become value orientation because our focus will be inner, as I mentioned. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.